everybody, how are you doing? I hope you are enjoying fall as much as I do. I'm under my blanket right now while I'm recording this voiceover, and yeah, that's the only negative thing about fall for me, the coldness and the fact that it won't get better for the next month. But I have to deal with it. That's life. A few days ago I went with my boyfriend to Milan to see The Last Supper and an exhibition of Monet. I have already seen this exhibition of Monet in Rome, but The Last Supper was my first time. So as you can imagine, I was very excited when he told me that he bought tickets for The Last Supper. On a trip to Milan, I sketched a little bit in my sketchbook, just brainstorming new ideas for illustrations and artworks. But it was kind of hard to make straight lines while being in a moving car. Milan is a really cool city, but it's also a strange city. It's not like Venice or Rome that you fall in love immediately. In my opinion, you have to visit Milan a few times to get to know it better, to find the cool spots and the beautiful places. But one of my favorite places is right next to the Duomo. It's the Palazzo Reale. There are always awesome exhibitions. Like 2 years ago, I went there to see one of Picasso, and now there is the one of Monet. But unfortunately, there was a very long queue when we arrived, so my boyfriend sent me to make a tour in the city while he stayed in the queue to get the tickets. I walked around a little bit, stopped at shop windows and admired some buildings, because you never know when inspiration strikes. building that is beautiful in the center of Milan is Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, because of its architecture, art, and paintings. Like this mosaic bull And as you can see, the people are spinning around 3 times because legend says it brings good fortune. However, some of my teachers said a few years ago that it will bring you pregnancy, so you might be careful. Decided to go back to the queue, and we had to wait another 30 to 40 minutes to get inside, but it was definitely worth it. When you entered the exhibition, it was like in Rome with the mirrors, and the floor was basically flowers, or it was a pond with a fish. And yeah, I thought I was dreaming, and the coolest part was that at the end of the hallway there was the painting, and yeah, it was really beautiful. Monet was almost blind at the end of his life, the time when he created his famous Impressionist paintings. I made here a little demonstration of how he saw his own paintings. It was even worse, as you are seeing right now, and it's really amazing to me how far passion and love for what you are doing can get you. Because he didn't stop painting even though he didn't really see. A little tradition I have when I visit an exhibition or an art museum is to buy postcards of the paintings I like the most. Here I choose these 2 paintings because I really love the color palettes of these paintings and the way they made me feel. I feel kind of embarrassed that it is the first time I'm seeing The Last Supper because I lived for 4 years here in Italy and haven't seen it yet. But in my defense, it was really hard to get tickets before COVID because you had to buy them a few months before your visit. Now it's only a few weeks. My favorite neighborhood in Milan is probably Chinatown. It's like traveling without leaving the country, and I love how these people are still living their culture and sharing it with us. I really love traveling and visiting other cities because you never know what you might see will inspire artworks later. That's why I also stop at shop windows and visit museums, just paying attention to the little details, even if I'm not creating anything at this moment or having an art blog. Frida Kahlo, for example, was inspired by a painting in the Louvre, the Gabrielle Distress, and one of her sisters. And according to his friend, this painting was the starting point and the inspiration for the two Fridas. So yeah, just a little side note where you can get your inspiration from.